Okay, so if you see a line, we'll push the letter here. And if you see a letter that has flat, we'll push it here. And we'll just try to sort that as fast as we can. All right, ready, set, go. There you go. So these are letters that have flat. Well, let's think about it. I think you were right, because look, here's flat. Yeah, that was kind of a tricky way to sort, but your brain was thinking about it. All right, now, Chloe, I am going to make a word that you know. Watch me build this word letter by letter.
Go.
That's right. Chloe, if I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. Yep, watch this, Chloe. Now, without making any sounds, I'm going to push each letter over here in the correct order. Now, I'm going to check it. And when I say check it, I put my finger under the first letter and move it to the end, saying the word go. Okay, watch this. Go. Can you do that?
Go.
Good. Let's do that with one more word.
Mine.
Yeah. Chloe, if I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. My. You do that.
Mine.
Good. Now we can go find those words in our story. I know the way I'm recording it here, the kiddos' bodies are kind of getting in the way there, but essentially in roaming, they have made up their own name for certain letter features. And so this next student that you're going to see has decided to name this line and volcano. And so just as quick as they can, just sort it by that feature. I am going to have you sort today line or volcano. So we'll look at each letter and sort them as quickly as we can. Line, volcano. Ready, set, go.
Line. Volcano. Volcano. Line. Volcano. Line.
You're right, that one does have a line. Okay, now we're going to get these out of our way and we're going to look at two words. Deegan, we just had these words in our story and you read them perfectly. Watch me build them. Yeah, watch me build them letter by letter. Up. Deegan, if I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. Uh-oh. Okay, while I'm saying this, I need your brain looking and listening. If I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. Now watch this, because I'm going to have you do this. Now I'm not going to make any sounds when I push. Watch this. Now I'm going to put my finger under the first letter and check it. Up. Okay, watch me. Up. Can you do that? Push one letter at a time. Good. Now we're going to take our finger and check. Up. Very good. We have that word in our story today. I'm going to build one more word before we go back to the desk. Watch this. Boop, beep. Give me just a little space. Thank you, sweetie.
We.
Well, we would start with the W. I see a T at the beginning of this word. The. We have this word in our story today. The. If I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. I like how your eyes are watching me. The. You break it. Now check.
Duh.
Awesome. Now let's go find those two words in our story. Have you sort by road,
And
roof. That's right. Let's see how fast you can do that,
Why
girl.
do you have your phone?
Oh, I'm recording so a friend can see what we're doing. Road and roof. Ready, set, go. Yeah, this letter's a little bit tricky. If we look at this part of the letter, it's got a little roof part, doesn't it? So roof goes up, whoop, roof goes right over there. And then let's look at this, Savannah. Oh, there's the roof. You just trace that with your finger. Okay, now you can stand up. And Savannah, we're gonna do something brand new today. We haven't had a word up here in a while. Do you remember at the end of our story when the farmer said, good? And we knew that the farmer said that, right? I'm going to build the word said. Look at this. I'm going to build it letter by letter. Come over here a little bit by me. You're trying to stay out of the way of the camera. You're so sweet. All right. This word is said. And we're going to see this word a lot in our story, Savannah. Good check. Listen to this. If I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. Now watch this. I'm going to quietly push it one letter at a time. Said. You push. Now we're going to check. And Savannah, when I say check it, I mean put your finger under the first letter
Said.
and move it to the end. Yep, we're not going to go we're not going to go crazy like said and not even looking. That doesn't help us. We'll check it right under. Let me see a good check. Said. Awesome. We're going to do that with one more word. And we also saw this word in the story too. I'm going to cover this one up now. Watch me build this word letter by letter. Went.
Went.
If I were going to write this word, I would have to write it letter by letter. Went. You break it. Oh, very good. But I'm going to have a timeout. No sounds right here. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Watch me. When I push it to the side, I'm not going to make any sounds. Went. Went.
Okay.
Now check it.
Went.
Awesome. Let's find those words in our story before we write. All right, so Savannah's word work, that section ended up lasting about 3 minutes. I try to keep my letter sorting and my word work part to about 2 minutes. Running a little bit longer on that today since it's kind of the new introduction on that single breaking. So once my kiddos are kind of comfortable with that single letter breaking, we'll move on to inflectional ending breaking, and then after that, onset and rhyme. When I think about the single breaking, I'm using words that they have success with or words that they're having some trouble with, especially those words that are coming up a lot, went, come, they, you know, those levels 4 to 5 that they're seeing a lot. So I'm kind of noticing them stumbling on those and reading and writing. So I'm trying to put those into my word work now and then having them identify them in the book just to help firm that up. So here is Declan, and Declan has decided to call this diagonal brother and this straight. And Declan will not have word work today because he is in the, I'm modeling the sound boxes today, so I'm going to skip the word work today to make more time for showing the sound box pushing. All right, so my letter work in roaming, I have the kiddos come up with their own names for some different features that we'll see in letters. So the first feature that we name is this, you know, that we might see in like a B or a D or M, N, right? My exception when we're naming them is we're not going to call it 1, we're not going to call it L, just something that their brain thinks of. So they're going to come up with line or straight or something like that, right? So we name this feature, we name this letter feature, we name this like an X's or Y's or the middle of a Z. I also have them name this like in a C, or this part of a B, of course a U or an N, right? A lot of times they'll call it like half circle or curve or whatever. And then the final one like O or top part of lowercase g. So in my letter sorting, I'll just kind of, you know, as quick as they can try to sort those two features. Letter work is not necessarily about knowing the names of the letters. It's just a quick fluency activity. So have them sort in any way. Could be capital, lowercase, blue letters, red letters. Towards the end of my lessons, I might kind of transition from letter features to maybe put the Z's over here and the C's over there, or F over here and S over there, whatever. But just some kind of quick sort for mental fluency. Today,
This looks cool.
yeah,
Kind of like
I had to put that top on that J like that. All right, Declan, really quickly, we're going to sort diagonal brothers and straight.
verses. It's a verses.
But I'm going to keep it right like that so your eyes know what to sort. Diagonal brothers, straight. Ready, set, go.
Oh, these aren't diagonals.
Quick as you can.
Straight. Oh, there's a diagonal brother. I've gotten them mixed up. Does these are the actual diagonal brothers.
Okay, good. Declan, I'm going to bring these letters back to the middle, and I'm going to see if you can do that quicker this time. Diagonal brothers, straight. Ready, set, go. Okay.
How fast was that?
That was pretty fast that time.
Wait, I want to say hi.
Here, beep, beep, so my friends can see how you ended up. Oh, diagonal brothers and straight. We just tried to do that as fast as we could. All right.